That's not how it goes. It is sort of how it goes. All right, lights on. Right. I should not make these disgusting sounds right away, right? But here we are. Sorry, my mouth is a little wet. Great way to start a stream after such a long pause. Luckily, not a lot of subscribers hang around, or followers, I should say followers. That's which way, is it not? Hi. In case you're here for a VOD, or by any chance you clicked this immediately as it appeared in your email or whatever, or you've seen my little icon flash red, I am back. Again, to no audience probably, but that doesn't matter to me. I've been away for a long time, mostly because IRL stuff moving was a lot harder than I imagined and I envisioned it. Luckily, we're basically done. All that remains to do is clean up here a little bit, buy some furniture and stuff, and yeah, no preamble. You don't care about my personal life. If you're here on the stream, it means you probably care about the game. So we are going to do the game, and more specifically, we are going to play the Living World episode, which I do not remember the title of. Of course, yeah, great, perfect. A spam, a bot. What do you mean? There's a ban right away. Anyway, so where was I? It just completely derailed my train of thoughts. Yeah, we were doing a story journal, right? So we are still in this episode. The Battle for Lion's Arch is actually called that. That's fine. I titled my stream Saving Lion's Arch. We are going to continue this episode, which we never quit on this character. Mostly because, well, new story isn't out yet, but will be soon on Tuesday, right? This Tuesday. We will see Living World come back in some shape or form. It is going to be a separate episode. But we are here now for this one, so a big drive for completing this is just the fact that new story is coming out, and we would have to abandon this plot line for the time being, which we do not want to do. So let's go to Scarlet's lair. I believe this leads us to, which is, you know, fine. We also need to look out for achievements. Which I will do by tracking this through the story journal, and that will be the Battle for Lion's Arch and Escape from Lion's Arch. Are we in story? Yeah, we are in story. Okay. So let's see, the Battle for Lion's Arch, the Battle for Lion's Arch. All of this is just that single mission. Which we're probably not on yet, and then it's all about the meta. Is it all about the episode? No. There is some more, even though it's, yeah, honored guests, so that's a different story chapter. Connecting the pieces. Okay, complete the story chapter. And other than that, there's nothing, I would assume. I'm just gonna quickly check the wiki before we start this. The Battle for Lion's Arch achievements, as in story, and see if there are not any hidden ones, which I would like to collect. So Not really, it doesn't seem so. Also, if I actually do a cursory glance of connecting the pieces, it's just complete the story chapter and that's it. No achievements in this instance right away. So good. We are at a different entrance to the cave system. Let me pop the stream back on as well. Just a preview of it in case someone shows up in chat so I can engage as a good streamer should do. Okay, you don't need to see arc DPS, not behind the webcam, even though it was barely visible. We don't want that there. Yeah. The DPS meter, I mean, you can see bits of arc DPS still, but never mind that. Ooh, what do we have here? So yeah, there's a holographic wall. This area is normally accessible, even without story. The door mechanism requires a special type of power core before it can be opened. Looks like someone from the priory has rigged one nearby. Connect power core. And there we go, connecting the pieces. So again, you can enter this instance at any point at your leisure. I don't know whether to interact with all this stuff. I guess we can while we're investigating the lair. Maybe we should read the journal in order. So Scarlet Briar's journal, first fragment. I wake from nightmares, screaming, confused and scared. It's getting worse. I've decided to talk to a mender. I've probably just been working too hard. Oh, and O is actually capitalized inside a regular as word. Is that like a puzzle? Yeah. O-M. I'm guessing this is gonna spell OMAD. No? OMAD. How do you pronounce it again? Every night the same terrors. It never changes. The mender was unable to help me, and I feel like I'm losing control of myself. Third fragment. Okay. When the nightmare starts, an entity calls to me. I run into a sea of darkness. But no matter how hard I try to escape, it keeps calling me. And last but not least, I'm trying not to sleep. Too scared to even close my eyes. So scared. Whispers come from the forest all night long, calling me, taunting me, possessing me. Close the journal. And it's OMAD with 2 Ds. Tonight I saw it. I stared into the abyss, and it stared back at me. So much power. I don't know what's real and what isn't anymore. Read on. Control of my world, of myself, is slipping through my hands, and yet I'm no longer scared. It communicated with me through images of death, destruction, and destiny. I must know more. I must confront it and put an end to its madness. There you go. Any other interactable stuff, apart from the console, Oh, there's an empty jar on the shelf. Upon touching it, there's an unmistakable feeling of loss. Actually, some highlightable items without the yellow text, such as this one as well. This rough diagram appears to chart connections between various factions. Scarlet must have been brainstorming which forces she could manipulate into alliances for her benefit. Good thing most of these seem to have fallen through. By the way, this is one thing I appreciate about the earlier seasons and earlier story implementations as well, is that they are making like completely new assets for a lot of this. A lot of this is just so much care and so much tender love. Including this thing, you will never see this texture again. Well, maybe you will, but this is unmistakably part of Scarlet's hideouts, right? So you will only ever find it in Scarlet's hideouts. This is not reused anywhere that isn't connected to Scarlet, which is something I appreciate. A lot of this here as well, like this fucking painting, like you wouldn't find this anywhere else because it's of OMAD, right? And that's something that's missing a little bit, but as you can see, yeah, there are a couple of those that came into fruition, which is this is supposed to be Char and Dredge, I believe. Then it's Sylvari and Crate. We know that as the Toxic Alliance, and Aether Blades, well, I guess Pirates, and Asura, the Inquest. But there are other connections. I guess these would be Etin and Skrit. Okay, interesting. Oh, these guys are what are they? The underwater hunters, and I guess Tengu. Also, Quaggins are here with centaurs for some reason. What else do we have here? This didn't work out. I don't know which race this is supposed to be, and I guess these are Hylic. A lot of the other ones I can only guess. These could be Grawl, or these could be Grawl, actually. So never mind. Regardless, you see a lot of these like assets. I know they're just textures, but still appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. And there is a hidden one. Oh, okay. Investigative study though. Shit. Almost missed this one. Luckily I found. Luckily all those other items pointed me in the right direction. Hello, Eva. Hello. I'm doing quite fine. I'm back to streaming after a long while, and I'm just doing a casual playthrough of a re-implemented episode. This is not my first time playing it, but it is my first time playing it after the very many years it's been added into the game again. My marionette, isn't she just delightful? The way she dances through the air, crushing my enemies beneath her toe. The most beautiful of any creations, I think. Elegant, but brutal in function. I will be sending her to the front line, not only to serve as a distraction while I plant my probes near the city, but as something of a test run. I'm sure petty battles against foot soldiers will hardly put up a fight, but it would be good to gather data on how much of a beating she can take before needing substantial repairs. After all, there are bigger battles to come. Of course, us as seasoned veterans, we know what's coming. So I will mark this. Almost missed this. So there should be more notes, I guess. It's all in this episode. Might not necessarily be all in this lair. But let's see. There's this thing. This seems to be a miniature prototype for the probes scattered across the countryside, which we did not interact with. Per se in the episode itself. So that's a little weird. This one is off, but the others are much larger and have an unsettling red glow. Can you not hear me, Eva? I hope my stream is not broken. I will actually check. It has been a while since I haven't streamed, so I hope I'm not muted as well. I'm not. I shouldn't be. Or this is actually muted. Yeah, this is muted. Microphone. Well, it's not anymore again. But let me see. Can I go? Where am I? Where's my Twitch live? Guild Wars 2 Twitch. Let's see if I can find myself. I actually have the language though. Or am I? No. Huh? I would be somewhere down the bottom, I guess. I don't know. Just tell me if you can hear me. If not, it's weird, but I don't know. No, it's not. It's fine. Okay, all right. You're interacting with me, obviously. Okay, so good. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's go back to this. Okay. Good. Good to hear. One of the antidoxing injectors from the Tower of Nightmares, Scarlet must have stolen or recovered it in the chaos of the tower's destruction. She must have taken an interest in how this stuff killed the tower. So I don't know. Is it? Are the other nodes in this instance, or are they further along? Is it? shall we be taking a look at? Of course, there's Omad's picture. An outlook in Asura's portrait has several knives plunged into it. The bottom appears to have the subject's name engraved, Professor Omad. She seems to not have been a fan of his. Au contraire, or maybe later on she wasn't, but oh, look at this, that's cute. The combination of a Doliac and some sort of thruster seems to have been rejected at the drawing board. I guess they can't all be winners, all funny as it may have been. Well, a variety streamer. I wish I could say yes. I have streamed other games in the past, but lately it's been mostly Guild Wars 2. Mostly because Guild Wars 2 is actually outputting content fairly regularly. It consumed a lot of my time and consumes a lot of my free time as well. So, I mean, outside of streaming. So unfortunately, not currently. I wish I could find a proper project that I could plunge into. It just feels like when I play other games, my commentary is nothing to write home about. So I'm concerned with doing just casual playthroughs. But if you'd be interested in what I played, I actually have a YouTube channel devoted to storing VODs, so you can check it out there. Maybe I could pick up some other game if there would be interest. I have been streaming for over a year, but on and off. There have been months where I didn't stream, so well, yeah, it's been very spotty. I don't actually know the exact timeline, but yeah, Guild Wars 2 doesn't, as I've noticed, doesn't draw a lot of attention. So we know the password, of course. Oh my, perfect.
What is this?
Okay, shall I interact with this further, or do we just stare? Oh, leave the area to plan your next move. Okay, so that's it. By the way, connecting the pieces, we still only have one note, so that sucks. My YouTube channel's name is actually Colored Dog. I don't know if you're gonna find it like that though. It seems like small channels don't have a lot of they don't actually show up. And actually, what am I talking about? I haven't tried it for years. Let me just try it in an anonymous window. But there should be a link somewhere in the description of Twitch, somewhere around my channel. I don't quite know the Twitch UI. I don't use it myself as a viewer, so I don't know where it is, but there's a link. Oh, and of course I can actually make the bot link it through, so I'll give you a direct link. It's not link, it's links. Oh, there you go. So yeah, there's my YouTube alongside my Patreon, which yeah, you don't have to pay any attention to. So I'm guessing this is the rest of the notes are in a different instance, so I'm just gonna boldly leave. Okay. All right. I shouldn't be getting distracted with trying to figure out technical details. We are still doing connecting the pieces though, and we received a letter that was the flying quaggan on the little balloon. Marjorie Delacroix investigations, regrouping. Conjurer Rack, we beat Scarlet Marionette by the skin of our teeth, mind you. We're going to regroup in Lance Arch. Let's meet there. Marjorie Delacroix. Okay, thank you. And we're going back to LA. Yeah, well, yeah. I have been streaming mostly when for a time I've been streaming everything I've played, basically. Which, you know, goes to my credit, I guess, but not necessarily as a gamer. But yeah, and also most of them are in Czech, I'm afraid. I am a Czech-based streamer, so and I have tried streaming in Czech before. Yeah, definitely say something. Critique away. Where's the entrance? I missed it. I missed it for all my overlays. Sorry, I'll pay attention. I'm just gonna quickly respond to my girlfriend and pay attention again. Sure. You have a link as well or something? I would definitely take a look at your portfolio. I'll be honest though, I don't know if I'm actually looking at commissions, so maybe in time, but I think that's a little out of my scope, so just a heads up. But I will definitely take a look. I'll PM you my Discord name. If I can actually do it through the OBS UI. Nope, doesn't seem to open up. I would have to open Twitch as well. Hope this doesn't actually derail the stream too much. Okay, here. And by the way, why did I respond on the phone? I could have done it through a web page. I'm sorry to any potential other viewers. This is gonna be rather quick. Again, so sorry, very unprofessional, I know. Where do I find the chat here? I guess not here. Alright, would you not mind if I actually send it after stream? I will definitely post it into your DMs. I kind of wanna play and proceed with the stream. Okay, where are we going? Actually, this is a little weird. We are going to see Old Lance Arch in a moment. So it is kind of weird running through the new Lance Arch. It's very clear that this is not current story, even though it's packaged as one, so it makes no sense. But yeah, Scholar. What the hell, Scholar? Yeah, okay.
Do you have a moment?
Will we get a context for how this is historical, by the way? Oh yeah, this looks like old Lance Arch. Absolutely. This is just how we remember it, including this little jumping platform thingy, whatever you call it in English. Hi, the German Priory is warning and informing people about the Silvari outlaw, Scarlet Briar. Would you like to learn more about her and her history? Yes, please. The biggest news is that we've identified the location of one of Scarlet's labs, and would you believe it's been right under the Dermot Priory the whole time? You're joking. No, it's right in Lornar's spas. We've been there. You're going to want to see this for yourself. What can you tell me about Scarlet Briar? Our finest scholars have approved the following information, though as always we may not yet have the full story. If her early years, Scarlet showed an insatiable desire for knowledge. Go on. She traveled from mentor to mentor, soaking up what knowledge she could from each. An admirable pursuit, I'm sure you'll agree. Unfortunately, she went astray when she lost her moral compass. Go on. She dabbled in knowledge that would have damaged the minds of even our most stalwart researchers. Combining magic and engineering, she looked beyond our world. Go on. Do I have to say go on every time? What she saw in those greater workings broke her mind. Thus, she murdered her mentor and began her assault on Tyria. First, she explored an alliance between Flame Legion Char and Dredge. This is just a repeat of what we've played. I see. I have noticed use of her elements. Next, she entices. Blah blah. We know what happened. Like, why is this NPC here inside the instance? This is so weird.
Report. Where's my Tequatl tail?
Back where I'm bunking, sir. I'll go get it immediately.
Wait, you took down Tequatl?
As reported, sir. I sent you a missive requesting an audience.
Been busy. But I'm here now.
Should I go get the tail and bring it to you, Tribune?
No, I don't need a slab of decaying meat.
But I've been hauling it around for weeks.
Ooh, I bet that smell sticks to your gear.
It does.
I've been hearing about this Scarlet Silvari. You know anything about her?
She's building an army, sir. She's the one behind the Molten Alliance.
So I heard. I want you to take her down. Permanently. Whatever the cost. You do that, Rox, and you're in the warband.
What? I
need to repeat myself.
No, Tribune. Consider her dead.
Report to me when it's done. And, Rox, be careful.
Will do, sir.
Alright. We're engaging with Rox and also Bram, it seems.
Listen, you won't
They talk
believe what
right away.
Ridlock just said. If I kill Scarlet, I'm in the warband. Definitely.
Oh, I see.
What's the matter? I thought you'd be happy for me.
I just don't understand why you need some warband you don't even know. I mean, you got me, and we've got a team of our own. Look around. They're all here with you.
It's a Char thing. You wouldn't understand.
A Char thing? You'd rather be in your fancy warband than with people who've been beside you all this time?
That's not what I said. It's a big deal to get into the Stone Warband.
Why? Because it'll make you special? You're already special. At least to me.
You'll still see me after I get in.
Uh-huh.
You will. Sometimes.
How sweet.
Bram?
Oh, come on.
Bram! We have to talk about it sooner or later.
I have to go clean my gear.
Bram!
Alright, Eva, you should have a response there, hopefully. I found it. Once you messaged, so... yeah, we're still in the episode... what do we call it? Chapter? We're still in the chapter, so we should have a lookout for the lore as well. Right. Hello. Ooh, friend or foe? Friend. Good. Quagons are new here, so friends are welcome. Quagons come from Kessig's Hills. Toxic Crate and Nightmare Cord destroyed the lake Quagons called home. Hang in there, Penelope. Tee-hee, you and Quagons are free and alive. Come and play with Quagons. Are you happy? Quagon has found true love. Quagon is focusing on the silver lining. That nasty Sylvari can't take that away from Quagon, too. I like your attitude. Okay, let's see. There could be something in the tent, and the tent seems to be freely accessible.
Somebody care to tell me why this child was on the battlefield?
Hey, I'm not a child.
Not you, this is Surin girl. I found her out there trying to get to Scarlet's Twisted Marionette. Who does she belong to?
Oh, her.
Help! Help! Save me from this creepy human!
It's okay, I'm a Crichton Seraph. The kid's in no danger.
Ram! Don't let him take me away! Please!
Are you her guardian?
Who, me? Wolf's teeth, no. I've never seen her before in my life.
Ram, you're so mean! Can't we just go home now?
Listen, buddy, I don't know what your game is, but you better get this kid to safety. She's got no business on a battlefield.
What? I swear I've never seen her before in my life. Hey, where's he going? You're not my responsibility.
It's okay, Bram. You can take me home now. I live in Radasum.
Huh? What?
Where do you live? Maybe we could go there instead.
No. You found your way here. You can find your way back.
Fine. Here I go. By myself. Off into the big city. You'll probably never see me again, Bram.
Good luck, kid.
This is so weird. Like, the beginning of their friendship is so bizarre to me. To this day, like, I thought I remembered it wrong in all these years. And I just missed a lot of details. Oh my god, there's so much additional dialogue. Holy shit.
Is Lady Casimir okay?
Yeah, she'll be fine. It's just been a rough day. Did you see that Twisted Marionette?
I did. And I heard there are jungle worms erupting from the ground in Bloodtide Coast.
That's because they're disturbed by Scarlet's seeking devices.
I thought your Norn was taking you home.
He is. He just doesn't know it yet.
What does a little squirt like you know about Scarlet, anyway?
As it so happens, I know a lot. I've been studying her for months. I came to meet her, but she didn't show up.
To meet her? Why would you want to do that?
Because she's brilliant, of course. My theory is that she knows something about the dragons, and that's why she's building an army.
Your theory, huh? You don't think she's just a big old meanie?
Do you always talk like a 4-year-old?
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you something. You wouldn't know anyone who goes by the initial E, would you? Just E?
E? No, why?
No reason. Just eliminating possibilities. How's the Queen?
I wouldn't know. The Shining Blade have her so tightly wrapped up I can't even get near her.
Well, at least she's safe.
Okay, so much dialogue to do as well. What was I saying? I was commenting on the friendship between Taimi and Bram. I thought replaying this would illuminate it a little more. It did not. I still don't understand how where she even came from. Like, why was she at the place where she was at, and why she's making herself to be someone else's problem. She's like, her apparition in the story is so weird. You're a long way from home. I could say the same about you. I'm out here on information on Sylvari everyone's panicking about. You know anything? I know we're lucky she hasn't hit the Citadel yet. And I know you're not saying we can crush her into Sylvari juice if she tried. What can one little plant thing do to a city full of Legion soldiers? Let's hope we never find out. So, when you gonna let Rox in your warband? She got you spying for her? Soon. I can tell you that. One more successful mission and she's in. The others are looking forward to having someone new to harass. You've been tough on her. It takes the hottest fire to make the hardest iron. I need to know, before I entrust her with my warband's lives, that she can hold her own. She sure doesn't need your protection. I know she doesn't, but she's a friend.
Yes?
Alright, any other optional dialogue? Let's see. We are looking for the notes as well, which it's not going to be outside the boundaries of this chapter, obviously, of this instance. But it might be here. This bar is open. This bar area. There's a cat that definitely wasn't a part of the original run. She also isn't hungry right now, which is weird. Do you feed her in a story instance? No? They're saying they're not hungry, so... hello.
Excelsior.
Drink, eat, and be
Hello,
merry.
bartender. No notes. No notes. No additional notes. Okay, thank you, Eva. I will check it after the stream. Or possibly tomorrow. We'll see how long this goes, how long this takes us. Apparently it's quite a meaty patch, this thing. But that's possibly because there is a whole ass story instance. I'm sorry, not a story instance, but a strike mission that goes with this. And I don't know how that one will shake out. Oh my, come on, there's like a whole desk and no clickable note. This is weird. I would have sworn like there would be another piece of the history. Okay then, let's forget it. Casimir, you have anything to say? Hi, don't mind me. I'm in a foul mood today. Is something wrong? It's my late father's birthday. I miss him. How did he die? I'm ashamed to say, but since it's you, I guess it's okay. He was stabbed while in debtor's prison, paying the price for my brother's foolishness. Your brother? Kyle. He lost all his money in more gambling with criminals in Lance Arch. My father spent our entire fortune to pay them off so they wouldn't kill him. And they did anyway. I'm sorry. Who put your father in prison? The ministry guard came to the house and took him away, along with all our belongings. Now, a minister lives there. They took everything? They let me keep what I was carrying and wearing, which meant I was able to keep my staff. It had been in my family for generations on my mother's side. All else was lost, except the stuffed bear. I see. What stuffed bear? I don't see stuffed bears. Anyway. Yeah, this would take us out of the instance. I assume there's no notes on the ground here. There's Goodbye Mariner's memorial plaque. I don't know. I guess that's it. So let's talk to the other NPCs. not the nameless ones though.
Welcome.
I'm still stirred up by that fight. You? So, what's going on with you and your little friend? My little... Oh, the Asuran Ragamuffin? I've never seen her before. She must have heard Rock say my name. She tricked that Seraph into thinking I was her guardian. You're not? No, I've never seen her before. She's not my... Oh, crud. Not to you. Not you too. Alright, I'll make sure she gets home safe. But just this once. Alright, so we forced him? No, we're just looking at a... whatever. You're a good friend. She's not my friend. Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah, I could go it again. Meaning about the fight. See, that's why you and me are friends. We're the ones who should be doing something about Scarlet. What's the plan? For now, we gather information. Makes sense. If we could figure out where she's gonna strike next, we could get ahead of her. She's been one step ahead of us all along. Later. Are you mad at Rox? No. Maybe. She wants to go off and be in the Stone Warband, but if she does, we'll never see her again. I just don't get it. It's her decision to make. Why does she want to go be with a tribune who has no time for her and a bunch of old crusty soldiers who don't know her? No idea. You wouldn't understand. She's a char. You're barely a Norn. Anyway. Rox, what's up? You see that metal human with the enormous... Yeah, dangerous. So, what we're going to do about Scarlet? What? Metal human with the enormous... Oh, she means the marionette, but not in this instance. Like, she meant that in the past. We're going to find her. Sounds good to me. How? First, we have to learn everything we can about her. I know she apprenticed with an Iron Legion blacksmith named Asagai. She was ancient at the time, though. And no one has seen her for some time. My guess is she went out for her final patrol. Oh, you mean Asagai was. Final patrol? It's when an aging or badly mutilated soldier knows she's going to die soon. She goes out for one final patrol so she can die in battle, defending what she loves. It's an honorable path. So, why was Brahms mad at you? I'm bad with words today. He doesn't want me to join the Stone Warband. He thinks he'll never see me again. Will we? See you again, I mean? I'll be busy, sure. They'll have missions and tasks for me. But I'll be able to take leave sometimes to visit. And if you need help, I'll be there if I can. If you can. Well, I can't predict where I'll be or what I'll be doing. You know? I can't promise. I see. How did we loop into the story dialogue? I guess. You fought Tequatl by yourself? Oh, cinders no. There was a small army there. I just nabbed a piece of its tail. Others hacked it into the rest. Got it. Yeah, so, yeah, that's a meta event, and it was reintroduced as well around the time this story was fresh. Check on the Asuran progeny. She seems ancillary to the story at this point. Also, she's got that portrait, which is so weird. Hi. Are you a friend of Bram's? I am, or rather, I will be, soon. Progeny, do your teachers know you're out here? What college are you in? Absolutely, you needn't worry. I'm in the College of Synergetics. I'm performing important field experiments. So, Zoja approves of your field experiments. Ask her. I won't dare to speak for her. I know you. You're the SNAF prize winner. Conjurer Rag. Your entry was impressive. I'd love to learn how you did it sometime. Did I hear right? You're curious about Scarlet. Most definitely. She's sparky. I drool when I think about everything she could teach me. Have you seen her magical creations? Alchemical bonanza. She'd kill you without a second thought. Me? Inconceivable. She'd recognize my potential and would mold me into her favorite assistant. Then I'd learn more than her and I'd surpass her. She'd die old and sad, but it'd be amazing. Just be careful. She definitely got her the bubbly personality, even though she's like a teenager now or something. That hasn't left her, which is, I don't know, isn't it odd? Like, she's supposed to be like a kid, a babbling kid here. You'd think she would mature a little, but maybe it's like part of her character, I guess. But it makes sense in the context of her being a kid, but she kind of kept that going, and I guess people didn't appreciate that. She hasn't been a very popular character throughout the years.
Hey, sugar.
Hello, kitty. What's the plan? Now we find a way to corner Scarlet. How do you recommend we do that? We don't know anything about her. Then we learn everything we can. Alright, I'll put out feelers with what friends I have left at the Ministry and around Divinity's Reach. Maybe someone knows something. I see. Again, that's it. That's That's the rest of the instance. I am still confused and discombobulated about the additional notes. Where do we find them? It clearly says. Oh no! It actually said Scarlet's secret lair. It didn't even say connecting the pieces. It specifically mentioned Scarlet's secret lair. Did we go back there? We go back there right now, don't we? That's what it meant when we said we will need to investigate and learn more about her. And that is most certainly it. Isn't it? Connecting the pieces, more letters. Trouble at Fort Mariner. An alarm's been sounded at Fort Mariner, where we're holding my train. I heard you and your crew were in town. I'm headed to the fort now and would appreciate backup. I have a bad feeling. Captain Ellen Keel. Okay, so well, technically we're still in connecting the pieces, so at least no other achievements to look out for. Good. And the Aether escape. However, there is supposed to be something here. There is supposed to be a lore document, isn't there? The Aether escape. This is the name of the instance. Is it? How can I tell? Aether escape? I guess there's supposed to be lore. Have we seriously missed some in the lair? Are we going back to the lair or are we not? Connecting the pieces though, still the same episode. I had to just reassure myself once again. Okay, let's ignore the fights here. Let's see what we can dig up. I'm looking for lore. Can you provide me with lore? I'm guessing it's not going to be in such an inconspicuous place. Whatever, I will. Let's fight for now. I guess they wouldn't lock out the rest of the instance, would they? We probably don't have to fight the. Whoa! What's happening here? No. No break bar. Interesting. Go away. Ow! What the hell? I wasn't even in the range. Is this guy just a copy of the gladiator from the Chaos Fractal? No. Okay, we dodged it this time, although we had to use a double dodge, so probably not good. Does he do that at every 25%? No, didn't do it this time.
Never a dull moment.
Cool. Alright, it's calm here. We can run around looking for answers, and it won't feel weird. Let's see. So, would it be in this office? There's supposed to be like an office here. I guess it's closed. Does it open later? Oh yeah, take a look at Old Lance Arch. Before there was a giant fucking stingray overlooking the half of the city. No ugly crustaceans, just yeah, just lovely Crichton architecture and a bunch of shipwrecks. We all do miss the Old Lance Arch. There we go. a little bit more of a proper view, although we will see more of the city, I'm sure. Hopefully not only when it's on fire. But back to the task at hand, that is looking for the document, whatever it is, fancy letter, which I don't know, maybe it could be in the jail cell that we're gonna investigate or something. Are we going to investigate it? Not a lot here. Hello. How you want again, Commander? Unfortunately, it looks like we were both too late for this disturbance. What happened? The Aether Blades stacked a smash and grab from the other side of a new mist portal. Come with me. I need to debrief Sheriff Sirium, the officer in charge of the jails. Alright, let's move. Okay, and we're going to the jail cells. There. Up there, okay. That's not where the jail cells proper are, but... Oh, this is it. The lighthouse thing. Oh, it's not a lighthouse at all.
It all happened so fast. Scarlet's minions were everywhere. They had our backs to the wall from the very beginning. One of them broadcast Scarlet's voice. She said, "Vacation's over, Mai. I have work for you in the mists." The invaders took Mai to a portal outside. They had to fight past a squad of Lion Guard to get there. And two strangers, a golem and a Nord lad with a fearsome mace. After Mai entered the portal, the golem went after her. The Norn shouted for it to stop, but it wouldn't. It declared, "Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing." And actually ran faster. State your business, please.
I take full responsibility for the breakout. My deputies are beyond reproach. They kept things from being much worse. Don't be too hard on yourself. Scarlet wouldn't retrieve my trin without a good reason. This has gone far enough. I'm going to take this to the council and demand we bring them both to justice. My friends and I are after Scarlet as well. Do you have any leads? Aside from the latest crises, the Lion Guard has reported a number of steam devices across the countryside. Even one in the bay here. Look, we have divers checking it out. What do you think it's doing? Captain Shutt claims it's a probe, but we can't remove it easily. You should be able to see it from here with this spyglass. Let's have a look. Oh my god, look at this. Was this part of the original instance? Or is this new? New technology. Camera zooms. Alright, some geometries popping into existence. Unfortunately, yeah, that looks a lot like the probes we did not ever interact with in the story itself. What do you think? It's too deep to scrap easily, but maybe we'd find something to track Scarlet? This is the first one I've seen turn green. Is that new? What? Let me see. Blast. There's a change. It could have something to do with this jailbreak. I'm going to marshal everyone I can to this investigation. I'm going to go after Bram. Send anything you find to Marjorie Delacroix. I'll clear you to access the mist portal Trin escaped into as soon as the area is secure. Feel free to interview the witnesses here as well. Thanks. This time we'll corner Scarlet for good. Quite a long instance as well. Let's see. Canuck! Okay, yeah, I remember Canuck. I remember seeing you on the South Sand Cove. I've changed since then, so I hope you can put my misdeeds. Sorry, mind seeds. Asura, right? You can put my misdeeds aside. I have a few questions for you. Well, I'm not going anywhere, and most of my visitors don't come for polite conversation. I'm listening. Please ask your questions. Why didn't you escape with my Trin? I wasn't invited to. Not that I would have accepted. I've had my fill of being a fugitive. I intend to serve my full sentence and walk out of here without encumbrance. How much more time do you have left to serve? Lionsar justice is inflexible. My sentence can be reduced for good behavior Or someone could buy my billet and I'd be released early to work for them. Buy your billet? What is that? It's essentially a work release program that allows me to earn my freedom early. Most prisoners are billeted to fight in the arena, but that doesn't appeal to me, even if I could find a buyer. I'd like to ask you something else. Do you know Scarlet? I briefly met Scarlet when she was still called Sierra, but we were not at all compatible. Sierra was distracted and flighty and full of slight regard, and I do not enjoy being slighted. Do you plan to return to South Sun Cove? I'd rather not discuss that, but since you ask, no. Every time I've gone there, I've made things worse, so I shall not return again until I can offer something that will undo the damage I've done. Is the consortium still out to get you? I assume so. They are a ruthless business entity, and I disrupted their business. Not tried to have me killed, but I can't prove that, so Null tried to have me killed. I can't prove that, so I shall have to remain vigilant. Forever, I fear. Thank you for your time. But I am actually looking for something else. Also, what the hell happened to my minimap? Or my map in general? Something's fishy here. I confused the game. There it is, fancy letter. Captain Silver Denwatcher. I don't know. Firstly, I hope you are well, old friend. I know these days are dire. Who is it from? Countess Anise. Okay. I don't remember Countess Anise's voice. I will try, though. I will keep this brief. I am writing to inquire about one of your inmates, a certain Suave Silvari, if I'm to believe the rumors. I've done my research, and I see that he's led a tumultuous and storied life so far. Involuntary test subject, consortium cartographer, and project team leader, molten facility liberator, and corporate saboteur. For all his struggles, he's developed something of a reputation, even in the quieter halls of Divinity's Reach. And, as it turns out, I have use for a man of his particular prestige and skill set. There are places I cannot move through without notice, and things I cannot do from my current station without drawing unwanted attention. So I've learned to delegate more effectively. In this case, he would serve as an extension of the Shining Blade and the Crichton Crown, under my express supervision, of course. If you think he'd be at all cooperative, I am interested in purchasing his billet. Thank you for your time. Countess Anise Exemplar, etc., etc. Okay. That should be it, right? For the lore, at least. Good. Are we gonna go straight into the instance after that, or revisit the lair? Thanks for the assist, Commander. I knew that new portal was trouble. Where does it go? They call it the Edge of the Mists, another battlefield between Lerms in the Mists. First time the battle has flowed back to here, though. Curse those Aether Blades. They'll pay for this. What? That was it? Okay. Head to the Edge of the Mists. Oh, I don't actually have to talk to these guys.
Until you make trouble.
Second times those Aether Blades have caused a ruckus in the fort. Don't tell Magnus I said so, but we're outmatched here. You don't think the fort's defenses are enough? Against air attack or hijacking the portals? We weren't ready and lost a prisoner. Bad sign if you ask me. Hopefully this prompts better security. And last but not least, a line guard. Oh my god, they look injured or something. I cut the power to the gates when we realized what was happening, but they had already extracted the prisoner. Next time I'll detonate the thing. Shutdown protocols be damned. Did you see Bram and Timey? The Northern progeny? They ran through the gate chasing the attackers. Once we cycle the gate's aetheric matrix, I'll have this open again. Hopefully they're intact over there. I'll go after them as soon as it's ready. Is it ready? What? It's not? Head to the edge of the mist, accessed via the World vs. World menu or gates in Lion's Arch. What the hell? I'm supposed to leave the instance. Okay, alright. Yeah, I see the little icon. I don't know why I'm so panicked about this. But we can go straight through the panel. I guess so. It's interesting. I will go through the proper channels though. At the proper channels. Yeah, through the portal. Whatever. Just out the story instance and back in at a different point. Anyway. Edge of the Mist. I wouldn't have known where the portal is, by the way, which one of them it is. But it seems this is phased, or am I in a story instance?
Sitting still, short pants. The way you took off, I figured you'd be halfway to Mount Maelstrom by now.
Scruffy, my golem, broke down. And I still learned more in the short time I've been here than you have in your whole life.
What happened? Why did your silly magical machine man stop working?
I was studying that strange device, but every time I got too close, it zapped me and knocked me back. Eventually, Scruffy's power cells shorted out and pieces of him fell off. That activated his emergency mode. So he followed protocol like he's supposed to. He carried me here, spit me out, and then powered down. And you've got a lot of nerve calling Scruffy silly with those clothes and that haircut.
So your golem's dead. Why don't you just walk out of here?
Same reason you don't fly out, because I can't. My ears, how thick are you? See these legs? They don't work right. I can't walk very far unassisted.
Sorry. I didn't know. What did you learn about those, things you were studying before your golem broke?
As if you'd understand. All right, I've got nothing but time, so let's give it a go. They appear to be survey probes for the purpose of identifying high-energy thermic channels and matrices.
So it's like magical energy is a swirling storm, and these things are mapping it.
A trifle simplistic, but yes, that's exactly the case.
Okay, truth time. Why did you run away from me? Why did you come here in the first place?
It's not personal. I just wanted to see Scarlet's handiwork up close. Her marionette was amazing, inspiring. When I saw her minions running through a portal, I followed them.
You were supposed to stay with me. I told you to stop.
Zosha tells me to do stuff all the time. So does Vorp. I don't listen to them either.
What's your story anyway, Tiny? How does a little thing like you get into such big trouble?
It's tiny, and I'm a prodigy. I've got important people fighting for the right to be my teacher.
Important people, huh? Are they real people? Or just big-eared figments of your overactive imagination?
They're real, but they all want to tell me what to learn. I'd rather be like Scarlet and pick my own courses.
Wolf's tail, girl. Don't be too much like Scarlet, okay? One's way too many.
Alright, what did I miss? I'll just quickly catch up in chat. Zoja tells me stuff. Oh, I'm a prodigy. I've got important people fighting for now. Okay, alright. I just went to fetch some water. Let's continue with the story. Hold on. Does Timey have anything to say? No. Get lost. I'm glad to see a friendly face, Conjurer. I'm stuck here watching over this Sasuran kid, so I appreciate the company. If you need to get going, though, I'd understand. The probe in the bay at Lion's Arch started turning green. Know anything? I don't like the sound of that. It means Scarlet's machines are doing something, and that something is never good. Timey was investigating the probes around here. Let's ask her. Good idea.
More about the probes you examined.
They're well designed. They emit pulsed eldritch waves that register the relative strength of all local ambient magic.
Like the way bats hunt? They let out a chirp and react to what that chirp bounces off of.
Right again! I'm clearly a good influence on you.
What do you think those probes of Scarlet's are looking for?
Best guess? The transcendent magic channels that span the globe. Old-fashioned synergetics techs call them ley lines. Normally you can't see them or touch them, but they're real. Magic finds its own path, like rivers running to the sea. The probes are trying to identify the biggest and strongest of these ley lines, but I'm not sure why. Not yet.
All prices are non-negotiable.
Felicitations, Conjurer Rag. Scruffy here, get around. Sorry, 1 second.
What?
Always happy to see customers.
Hello, hello, hello. What?
I'm sorry, I'm back. Oh yeah, webcam. Okay. Where were we? Felicitations, Conjurak. Scruffy here got kicked around by the probe's defenses capabilities and I need to replace a few parts. Bram can go because he's watching over me. Can you help? Tell me more. I learned the hard way that you can't get too close to Scarlet's probes without getting zapped. Scruffy's lost some crucial components in the process, but he managed to get me here before he shut down. What can I do? I can't collect the parts myself, and Bram's here won't leave me unprotected. If you find any of Scruffy's parts, bring them to me and I'll do the rest. No worries, I'm here for you. You're the best! Scruffy's auto repair will have him moving with enough time, but this will greatly expedite it. The probes were in a chamber below the central island. And again, thanks. I'd better get to it then.
So, what was your golem's name again?
Scruffy?
Will Scruffy work again if you get the stuff you need? I'd get it for you, but I can't leave you unprotected.
You're sweet. And absolutely. I built him for maximum ease of maintenance. All he needs are some replacement parts. He may be rough around the edges, but when he's whole, Scruffy is as reliable as an entropic crystal regulator.
Ah, that's good then. Right?
Bram, will you tell me a story while we wait?
After you ran off on me? And all the abuse you heaped on me since we got here? I get plenty of that back in Kragstead.
You don't spend much time around Asura, do you? We only abuse people we like. Or those we're trying to improve.
Fine, I'll assume you like me. Once upon a time, there was a brave and handsome Norn named Bram.
Ah, I've heard this one already. From you. Twice.
Welcome.
Alright then. Glad to see you again. Did I? We didn't do this, right? Glad to see you again, Conjurak. I'm dying to get back into the action with Rox and the others, but I'm stuck minding Timey here until she fixes her golem. She'll tell you all about it if you let her. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Not at all. It'll help pass the time. What's on your mind? Tell me about how you ended up here. When Maitrin was busted out of jail, Talmy followed her here. I was supposed to get the little troublemaker home safe. I had to follow. It seemed so simple, but nothing with this kid ever is. Why did she follow the Nature-Blade captain into the mists? She's got a thing for Scarlet's machines. I think Time can decide if she wants to be like Scarlet, or if she wants to be Scarlet at her own game. It could be both, honestly. I have another question. Do you know where the rest of the group went after we met in Lion's Arch? Not sure, but I'm looking forward to finding them at the dead-end bar when this is all over. I need a drink, and I like the stories Jory tells. She's got a voice some skalds would kill for. I agree, she's got a great voice. I have another question. Have you talked with Air lately? What? Listen, friend. The less you talk about Air Stegulkin, the better we'll get along. Not right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Apology accepted. Just stay away from that subject around me, or I'll show you what kabram means. Up close and personal, it's kabam. Sorry, kabram. It's a roxism.
Got candy?
Timey, have you found Scruffy's missing parts? Try looking in the chamber on the central island. There are bridges that will take you there, and please hurry. I'm running out of things to say to Bram. I have some questions. Ask me anything. I'll keep my knowledge to speculation ratio at 9-to-1 or better. Why did you come here? What did you hope to learn? Oh, optional. Find the missing golem parts and bring them to Timey. Okay. So we want these things first and then do the optional stuff. What if we don't? Yeah, let's not do that. I guess this is supposed to like teach you Edge of the Mists or whatever. I'm not really interested in that. Also, this whole time my participation in World vs. World has been ticking and decaying. So great. Anyway, ask me anything. I'll keep. Oh, we read that. Tell me about how you ended up here. I followed the Etherblade Scarlet sent to break my train out of jail. They led me to a portal that took me here. Then my golem broke down and Bram came to babysit me until Scruffy gets fixed. Scruffy? You mean your golem? His name is Scruffy and I built it from scratch. He's got some quirks, but he's also got some features no one else have ever heard of. He's my conveyance butler in battle armor, all rolled into one. Where are his missing parts again? Scruffy's parts should be near Scarlet's probes in the chamber under the central island. Okay, alright. Are you injured? What happened to your legs? I was born this way. My legs were never strong enough to carry me very far. Don't pity me though. I hate pity. And I don't need it because I do just fine for myself. I can see that. Can your legs be cured? That remains to be seen. The degenerative effects of my condition may spread to the other parts of my body as I get older, but for now it's just the legs. How far can you walk? You can get in and out of Scruffy when I need to. For example, I can walk from my bedroom to the water closet. Just don't ask me to be your partner in a dance marathon. Scruffy, you mean your golem? We already learned about that. Tell me about your golem. We already learned about that. Thanks for the information, and let's just advance the story. Why did you come here? What did you hope to learn? We're still in connecting the pieces, so no achievements for doing the world versus world. I intended to examine Scarlet's probes, which would allow me to explore two subjects at once. What is Scarlet up to, and how does she create such fantastic equipment? What did you learn about the probes? Not as much as I wanted to. I think they're designed to identify ley lines, the channels that magical energy follows as it crisscrosses the globe. Can you explain ley lines? I'll try. They're analogous to ocean currents or atmospheric weather patterns, but with magic instead of water or air. Magic flows in cycles, and ley lines are the paths it chooses to follow. What does Scarlet want with ley lines?
Do you know
No
Scarlet
idea
attended
yet.
each of the 3 colleges, and that she worked with the inquest? Oh, and that she...
If you believe the rumors. I talked with an Asura named Vorp, and he says it was all bunk. I'm inclined to agree.
I know what Vorp says, but her twisted creatures weren't bunk. The Hollow Pirates either. Some Asura are just jealous.
That's enough about Scarlet for now. Jormag's Tooth, you really need a new hero.
Well, do something heroic enough and I might change my mind.
Okay, so she talks further. No idea yet. Mapping ley lines could allow her to identify the places of power where they converge. I need more time to figure it out for sure. Why are you so fascinated by Scarlet? In a word, freedom. She studied all over the world. She sets her own agenda and she gets to build whatever she thinks up. Villainy aside, that's every genius's dream. True, but I'm not willing to put her villainy aside. Most people aren't. Have you asked? I never said she was a role model or a moral paragon. I just like her work and envy the opportunities she has. I think I understand. I don't agree, but I understand. The more I think about it, the more convinced... Oh, sorry, that's Marjorie. Sorting out Scarlet's plans. The more I think about it, the more convinced I am that Scarlet's actions aren't as random as they seem. There's a pattern here. Something she's working toward, and we need to figure it out. I called in every favor I had with the Priory, and they're sending us the evidence they collect around Scarlet's crimes so far. They're shipping it all to the dead-end bars so we can start piecing it together. Get here as soon as you can. We need you if we're going to finally get some answers. Marjorie Delacroix. Okay, so we're going to the dead-end bar. That is concerning, considering we have 2 missing notes in Scarlet's lair, but I guess we will have to replay the mission to get those. We're still in connecting the pieces though. And heading to the dead-end bar. Shall we expedite the process? Let's, I don't know. No, it's actually not that slow through the waypoint. I mean, through the surrogate. We'll do that then. We'll do just that. Because there's no waypoint right next to the dead end bar. At least not. Well, was there? Was there? Actually, I don't know.
If we increase the sympathetic resonance, perhaps the power.
Okay, this is not very good. We have to fly over, and there will be invisible walls, I guess.
Mercenaries cost more
Okay,
than
now we can use waypoints though. And yeah, there's no waypoint right next to it, so this is not such a bad idea to actually go through the surrogate. Save up a silver or two. Anything in the dead end bar? No, we've already checked though. We should know. It's when there's the celebration. We're still in connecting the pieces. It's insane.
Lace curtains here, linen tablecloths there, and a sign out front that says Delacroix Investigations. Or
Stop. No curtains. No tablecloths. And most of all, no sign.
but
No.
but
Okay, maybe curtains. But only if they're black.
I can see you're tired and cranky. We'll talk about it some other time. Rox, come in. Join us, please. Where's Bram?
He's dealing with that Asuran cub, his new friend.
It's nice of him to see her home.
He's a good guy, that Bram.
Yeah, he's all right.
Long time no see. You should hear what happened. My friends at the Priory delivered everything they had on Scarlet. I also called in Vorp, the Arcane Council's point person. He's collaborating with us remotely.
We need your help sifting through the evidence. We have our own theories, but we could use another opinion.
These recordings were found near Scarlet's lab in Lornar's Pass. You should listen to them first.
Alright. I'm not doing that. I'm reading this stuff here. If there's anything interactable. Which I would have sworn there was. I guess it's not at the moment. But will be eventually. Guess that's the play. Oh, warp. Miss Delacroix is certainly very convincing. The council doesn't let me holoconference lightly. It takes a great deal of energy. This was worth the expense. Marjorie pulled in a lot of evidence for this, huh? I've been helping with the Priory hold these pieces in. Do you have any thoughts about the investigation? If we were tracking her, maybe, but this is your and Marjorie's show. I'm just here to wish you luck. Alright, I'm on the case. Casimir? The more I understand about how that maniac thinks, the more scared I get. We have to learn everything we can. What the hell is Frostbite doing here? Chirp chirp?
How are you?
No. Marjorie? My scroll pile on Scarlet Briar is 3 hands high. We'll get to the bottom of this. Or my name isn't Marjorie Delacroix. Agreed. Or my name isn't Conjurer Rack. It's not, only Rack is your name. Conjurer is a title. Dummy. Okay.
You've seen me through my awakening, Mender Ceramon. Thank you. But I'm awake now, so you can leave me alone. Synergetics is endlessly fascinating. It seeks to define the eternal alchemy. The other colleges work within that definition. The potential of golems interests me. Combining dynamics design with statics versatility makes just about anything possible. I like Teo. More importantly, I need to advance my theories quickly, and nobody's better at quick results than the Inquest. Today will be monumental. With OMAD's support, I shall finally see past this world and into the eternal alchemy.
Scarlet rejected the Pale Tree because she wanted independence. What if OMAD's machine cost her that?
moles get magic, Flame gets gear, and I get the weaponry I need. Everybody wins. Especially me. Lion's Arch needs softening up first, so we infiltrate its halls of power and neuter its defenses from the inside. The theme is humanity can withstand any test. It's like they're begging me to prove them wrong. It's laughable! See? Air superiority wins wars, so build me a comparable fleet, or I'll kill you all and replace you with hollows. Once more, my esteemed snaky friend, you're doing this for obelisk shards. You want direct access to your profits, right? Then do as I say.
Scarlet deceived each of her allies into thinking they'd gain something from working for her. She'd make a great minister.
Okay, is that it? Oh, there's one more. Oh my god, there's so much dialogue.
Out of Omad's machine, you've been taking credit for my ideas. They're mine, not yours. Let me be clear. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me. Nobody tells me what to do. Not ever. It's not true. None of it. I don't have to listen to you. Get out of my head!
I wonder if the voices in her head are real. What if what she saw in Omad's machine grabbed hold of her? Ironic that she rejected the pale tree to exert her independence, only to lose it to something else.
These other items are all pieces of the puzzle. Examine each one and let us know how you think it fits.
Okay, connecting the pieces. Finally. Okay,
I'll
toxin
never
sample.
forget how close we came to disaster. When I think about those spores spreading their toxins across Tyria, it boils my blood.
The Nightmare Court and Crate do make a volatile combination. Scarlet popped some horrifying alchemy there.
I still have nightmares about that tower. I doubt I'm the only one. At least Jory was able to find the antitoxin. Can we test it on this sample? Scarlet would have spread her toxins all over Tyria if we would let her. It's a good thing we found the antidote. She allied with Crate and Nightmare Courtiers to do so. Why would she do such a thing? Let's see. It was a cover to grow that fake Crate profit. Why else? The courtiers grew the plant and the Crate made it toxic. The combination was a poison, so powerful. She wanted to learn Nightmare Core secrets, I think the powerful toxin.
This sample is resistant to the antitoxin we used against the Nightmare Terror poison.
I'm good.
Jory, we didn't stop her plan. We just showed her how to make a stronger poison that could wipe out an entire city.
Uh-oh. Damn. Let's go.
This is Synergetics Headmaster Omad's isolation module. A Sylvari named Kiara went in. Scarlet came out. I reverse engineered an image of Kiara's aura patterns before and after. The schism is pronounced and dramatic.
Yes, I remember Professor Omad. He outsmarted me in several Polymock tournaments. I'm sure he cheated, but that's beside the point. He never should have put Kiara in that cube. What can he tell me about the cube? His notes say its purpose was to shut down the mind security system and open it like opening a door to welcome the truths of the eternal alchemy. But our minds are protected for a reason. Omad must have faked the vision. Scarlet believed it, made her insane. Her vision was not more. Was open. She saw things and something looked back. What if I say something that's obviously wrong?
The evidence doesn't support that hypothesis.
Okay, alright, good. It just tells me to fuck off and go again. So I guess she saw things and something looked back.
Kiara encountered something that literally broke her mind, but the only things in there were things she brought. I surmise she was directly exposed to a part of her own psyche that had been carefully walled off, perhaps for her own protection. We'd need to do far more extensive study of the Silvari dream before I could draw any more detailed conclusions. What I can conclude now is that she's preparing to strike. Mark my words, Scarlet's next attack is planned and ready.
Okay, Molten Alliance drill.
It's been almost a year since the
There's
Molten
so much
Alliance
dialogue.
attacked the Shiver Peaks. Dredge and Flame Legion together. Who'd have imagined it?
Look closely at how they combine Dredge mechanical knowledge with the Flame Legion's fire magic.
We missed the initial Molten Alliance, surprising, but I heard you weren't there. Maybe you can explain to me what brought the Dredge and Flame Legion together? I believe it was for Magitech development. Exactly. Sonic weaponry combined with the flame magic. They repurposed Dredge mining suits for use as char battle armor. I think she was developing a sonic magical device other than weapons. She obviously wanted a battlesuit to keep her... No. The Dredge were fodder, nothing more. Okay.
So Dredge sonic technology can be used for probing underground.
And Scarlet's been looking for ley lines with those probes. She's after the ley lines underneath Lion's Arch.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Dragon Bash was supposed to be festive, until Scarlet killed people with her flying pirates.
Keel did an excellent job documenting the assassination of Counselor Theo Ashford during Dragon Bash.
You should really return this case file before she notices you purloined it.
I still can't believe Mitrin thought she could get a seat on the Captain's Council. I'm glad we met you that day. She had to be stopped. Mitrin's Aetherblade friends just freed her from Lion Guard custody. That's bad news. Mine's ruthless and now she's free to get back to doing Scarlet's dirty work again. I kind of feel bad for skipping the bad answers because I won't get to hear the dialogue. The recorded dialogue from the voice actors, but I hope we're not missing much, because there is a certain satisfaction in getting it right, even though I know what's coming and I know the whole story. It's a little easier to do the deductions, but yeah. So my used Scarlet. Oh yeah, as if Scarlet wanted a pawn on the Captain's Council. That's pretty. That's it.
Scarlet plotted to kill someone on the Captain's Council to make room for her puppet.
With Trin in place on the council, she could have weakened the city's defenses from the inside. That plan backfired, but Trin escaped to the mists to prepare for something.
Scarlet converted part of the Nightmare Court Arbor into her own personal airship factory. She also tormented the Silvari firstborn, Kate. She formed this alliance in part to develop hybrid weapons with maximum destructive potential.
I heard a rumor that Scarlet has a secret on Kate, something she's holding over Kate's head. Have you heard of this? Something happened between them at Twilight Arbor. What was Scarlet up to there anyway? Scarlet lured Kate to Twilight Arbor and set a trap with Aetherblades. She was building an airship there. What do you think is happening between those two? They know each other, but you're wrong. It wasn't a trap. Kate raided the airship factory. Kate and Scarlet both admired the Nightmare Court. No. Scarlet, no.
Now she has an arsenal of advanced weapons and an air fleet to deliver them. No city is prepared to defend against an aerial attack. Not even Lion's Arch.
That checks out.
It's so like Scarlet to ruin someone's big day. Poor Queen Jenna.
Oh, poor monarch.
10 years of rule, only to have it marred by killer automatons. Is that watch night piece safe, Marjorie? I hate having any of Scarlet's machines in the bar.
Don't fret, Angel. Ever since Queen's Jubilee, it's been quiet as a corpse.
First time you saw Scarlet, she was attacking my city and my queen. Casualties were heavy, mostly civilian. The Seraph chalked it up to a random act of violence. Little did they know, it was all part of her plan. So it seems. We now know she'd been moving behind the scenes for some time, but she chose that moment to show herself. Why? Jealousy, she has a grudge against Queen Jenna. No, to get the Watch Knights, controlling them required her personal touch. I agree with the Seraph. She chose divinity's reach.
I think our friend is onto something.
Not bad. The clockwork
I'm doing
horse
all the
in
work
Jubilee
here.
Must have been Scarlet.
Fuck Marjorie Delacroix
Scarlet got
investigations.
crafty. Instead of pairing up two splinter factions, she stole an entire fighting force, and then she upped the ante with that giant marionette.
You don't need that kind of firepower unless you're going to attack something really big.
Priory teams recovered this cooling rod from the Thaumanova reactor disaster. It's steeped in dragon magic.
You saw it, right? The Taumanova reactor? What a terrible disaster. Ellen Keel's investigation uncovered Scarlet's involvement as a special consultant to the inquest. What are Keel's conclusions? She believes Scarlet blew the place up to sow terror. One sleuth to another, that's too easy. If we theorize that all Scarlet's moves have been connected, she must have been after something. I agree, but why? What else has Scarlet said? Mostly crazed prattle? Now that's interesting. Keel's report says Scarlet called the energy flowing into the reactor dragon energy. She also talked about the ley lines that crisscross the area. It all tracks back to the ley lines. We know she's been actively researching them. I'm inclined to agree with Keel. Scarlet's crazy. No. I'm suspicious. I bet they're... No.
Scarlet and the inquest turned a risky research experiment into a time bomb so they could study how it ticked. They also discovered new info about ley lines. If Scarlet is using that info to plan her next major attack, it's coming soon.
Scarlet's journal.
I almost feel sorry for Scarlet after reading her journal. If only she didn't use Omad's machine. She might be a sane flower.
Those are the ramblings of a crazy murderer. Make no mistake, honey. She enjoys killing. She needs to be found and put down.
I wake from nightmares, screaming. Oh, we've read this? Confusing, scary, it's getting worse. I've decided, yeah, we've actually read this. Okay, I'm skipping it. Control of my world, of myself, is slipping through my hands, and yet I'm no longer scared. Dated Season of the Zephyr. It communicated with me through images of death, destruction, and destiny. I must know more. I must confront it and put an end to this madness. Casimir, we've never seen this side of Scarlet. She's made our lives miserable for months now. Still, if this journal is true, then I almost feel a little sorry for her. What do you suppose it all means? It's not a ploy. Voices, visions, violence, clear that she's just plain crazy. Something is driving her, something she was afraid of but has since embraced.
Scared? What could possibly frighten someone like Scarlet?
She saw something while hooked up to Omad's machine. Something that broke her. She's hearing voices in her head. But what are they telling her to do?
Man, Mordermoth, of all the dragons, Mordermoth had the best setup and just like the best lead up to him. And he's like a straight up eldritch horror nightmare. And the fight with him, he's also like doing those little scary quips, talking about oblivion and stuff. Like Mordermoth was essentially the best dragon, but the story around him has been dragged so like long, and this context has been missing for so much of this game's lifetime. All the impact is just gone. Like. And just imagine all this context being built up for all the other Elder Dragons. Like Zaitan gets a little bit of it because it's all the personal story and he's like a looming threat. But then like we go to Kralkatorek and we go deal with all the other dragons, and they're basically so ancillary to all the stories. Like Jormag, obviously we interact with a lot, and they've got a presence, but Primordus is such a fucking wasted opportunity. and even Jormag, in the end, didn't have quite the impact. Like, now that I'm looking back at this story, it's so good. It's like the setup is so brilliant, and there's space for it, obviously, in this game. It's just this dumb little experiment didn't pay off, and of removing the episodes, and it detracts from the overall quality of the storytelling. Let's do, I guess, Steam Creature
If you
Wreckage.
examine the steam creature closely, you can identify similarities to Scarlet's clockwork machines in its design.
It's like she's modified the Watch Knights with the same engineering.
These steam creatures have been around for a while, and we've pondered their origins with no success. Now, it seems we have our first clue. They share many of the qualities of Scarlet's designs. Scarlet was able to seize control of Queen Jenna's Watch Knights and twist them into similarly threatening minions. Are you suggesting that the human queen... What exactly are you suggesting? That the queen hired Scarlet to make her Watch Knights, that the queen modeled her Watch Knights on the stream creatures, the Scarlet was attracted to...
The Watch Knights and the steam creatures use common parts. That would explain how Scarlet gained control of the Watch Knights. Their obedience makes them perfect infantry units for assaulting a fortified location.
Okay, she's gonna attack Lion's Ark. Are we just gonna learn that and nothing else? And also that there's a...
One of Scarlet's probes. We
there's a
theorize
creature.
that this agitated the jungle worms.
This is a piece from one of Scarlet's probes. Best we can deduce, they're searching for something. Of course, they also woke a three-headed worm and drove it to the surface. You'd think a probe caused that. Unequivocally. Let's not pronounce that. My colleagues believe it was the magisonic dissonance the probes emit that disturbed the worm. You have a theory for what she was looking for with the probe? Sure, I'm betting it's an artifact. No, the probes are just bombs. She put out the scares. The probes are magical and spread out. She's closing in on a magical location.
That's a puzzler.
That's it. That's all your commentary. Very
Kiara
insightful.
entered Omad's device, saw something terrifying, and emerged as Scarlet Briar. She came out insane, but there's a method to her madness. We know from Thaumanova that she's researching magical energy and ley lines. She's used Molten Alliance Magitech to locate ley lines. We know that there are ley lines in Lion's Arch, among other places. She's built her own personal army. Crate and Nightmare Court, Pirates and Inquest, Dredge and Flame Legion, and most of all, her clockwork horrors. She tricked her subordinates into doing her bidding with promises of power, resources, or other gains. She modified her poison to be resistant to our antitoxin. She could use it against an army or a city. My Trin is preparing the Aether Blades in the mists for a big attack. There's a mist portal in Lion's Arch.
Jory, Lion's Arch is her target. We have to warn Ellen.
I'll warn her. I'll let you know when I hear back. Make your preparations. Everything has been building toward a single, devastating attack. May the gods show us mercy.
Maybe there were too many clues. Like, this was dragged out a little too long. But whatever. In this story episode, I never would have thought this would take such a long time. Anyway, any extra dialogue?
I'm a problem solver.
About 6 months ago, I was just minding my own business and...
She posted a help wanted sign, and I was looking for someone to help.
So you met only 6 months ago. It seems like you've been together longer.
I'd noticed her before that. Around the city.
You had? You never told me that.
So, you're a mated pair?
We're currently in negotiations.
Come here, Frostbite.
What about you, Rox? Anyone special in your life?
No. There was once, but he was killed.
I'm sorry. Was he in your old warband? Bram said you were a Gladian.
Ram talks too much.
Don't be mad. We're your friends.
Yeah, what are friends for? If not for sticking our noses in each other's business.
So much optional dialogue. So much dialogue in these instances. What the hell? Well, that's that. I'll inform the Arcane Council of your findings. Something tells me they'll take the see what happens approach. Better word than line search too.
Join me.
The evidence is in. The verdict inescapable. What are you thinking? I'm thinking we'd better get ready. I can tell by the look on your face that you think this is serious. So do I. Where? That's the question. Where shall we head next? Okay. Lion's Arch. I'm convinced that will be her next target. Oh dear, you've got it all figured out, don't you? And it's going to be bad, isn't it? Do I want to know what Scarlet's truly capable of? It's bad. She's coming after Lion's Arch. Why? What do you think is going to happen? She's gathered a powerful army. She'll attack someplace well defended. I see. What are we going to do? We're going to stop her. Hi, dude.
What do you need to know?
Please be careful. The Priory went to a lot of trouble to acquire these artifacts. If anything gets broken or goes missing, Gix will personally put my hand on the chopping block. Who are you? I'm here to make sure everyone remembers these objects are Priory property. They're on loan to Mrs. Delacroix, but when her investigation is done, they're coming back with me. How did Marjorie convince the Priory to lend her the objects? We also have an interest in investigating Scarlet's activities. Plus, Miss Delacroix is a member in good standing who's given the Priory years of service. We were glad to do her this favor. Marjorie is a member of the Darmont Priory? I did not know that. Actually, did not remember that. Yeah, she's been inactive for some time now, but she's still on the roster. In her current line of work, she and the Priory both benefit from this occasional sharing of information. Thanks. I'll make sure everyone's careful with the artifacts. We're done here anyway. Frostbite, any words? No?
Hey.
You should rest a while before you head out again. Eat, drink, recharge. Good call. Say, I wanted to ask, how did your mate die? In a mine cave-in with the rest of my warband. His name was known as Pickflea. Known as Pickaxe. Pickflea was his nickname. We teased him. We'd been best friends since the Farrar. I'm so sorry. We were the Pick warband, best miners in the region. We could turn out more ore in a day than any other warband. Was it hard for you, left alone like that? They were my family. I still miss them. Every last one. Okay.
Carry on.
You should rest a while before you head out again. Oh, okay, we read that. I'm getting some messages from my stage producer. I will have to reconsider, I guess. My streaming place. That's after stream though. Okay, let's continue on with the investigation or with the story all together. Where are we heading? Oh, of course, Lion's Arch, I guess. Yeah, the AD evacuation. So it's Escape from Lion's Arch time. It is the episode after that. So let's see what we shall do for achievements. So we are doing, well, there's a lot. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this all during Escape from Lion's Arch, although it might just be that that's just a pre-chapter, sort of. Yeah, there are only 2 achievements for escape. All bets are still off. Of course, yeah, originally this was like the first stage. You did the evacuation, then there was a big lull in the story, and then you would assault Lion's Arch. So I guess that's both parts of this this episode. So it's find all 7 of Tig's lost racing Moas and rally them to escape Lion's Arch. And then we are supposed to escort some people, which is find and rescue all 6 hidden evacuees. And it's Wiglaf, Lawson, Mariner, Subdirector Bling, Torina, Penny, Ermog, and Racing Moa. Ermog, if I'm not mistaken, is an ogre. I remember that much. I some other ones are probably some Asura and stuff, but we'll see. And there's a Racing Moa as well, which is a Moa. That's not a sentient creature. Okay, anyway. Let's continue with this, and it actually starts outside the city. We can take a shortcut through the waypoint, sit through a loading screen. I may have been there when I was, if I was riding a raptor, but never mind that. Oh, there it is. What is this? Oh, that's the entrance to the... Yeah, spoilers. Okay, we're not doing that yet. That's, I guess, the strike mission or the public lobby for that. Basically the equivalent of the Tower of Nightmares, right? Oh, and this is gonna have the sound for desktop. I will quickly turn it on. It's all lovingly pre-rendered. Hopefully you won't mind me not turning off the stream UI elements. You will have to suffer my face in the corner here and potentially missing some details in this cutscene. Oh no, it's going down! Can you believe it? They're attacking Lion's Arch. Oh no, the current Lion's Arch. Yeah, you know, we all know how it looks. That's what it looks like. Yeah, no, and yeah, this has been the state for... It's so weird. The cutscene showed the Aether Blades like zapped Evan Neshblade. That's not true. That's not what happened. But yeah, Lion's Arch was in this miserable, horrible state for a while there in the episode. Or maybe not. Actually, I have a couple of screenshots from the city under siege. And yeah, you could only enter it through these instances. So it is quite rare to go back here, because this was like basically like a month that...
Over here.
Nice. I mean, goddamn, say what you will, and there is every right to criticize Scarlet Briar as a villain, as a character, as whatever, right? But say what you will, Tara Strong is just a brilliant voice actress, and she made the character really, really alive, and you know, the voice acting. One of the better parts of this story arc. So yeah, okay. This looks like a perfect place for something hidden, and there's nothing, which is disappointing as all hell. But whatever, I guess. It shows me to go this way, but I can't really do that because that's outside of the instance. So we better not. I will also not jump down there. Oh, didn't they change it that it actually doesn't kick you out of the instance? It just puts you back to like a checkpoint or something? Yeah, you will be teleported back. Yeah, cool. So you don't have to actually be afraid to explore or like fall with outside of the designated mission area. What is it we're doing here again? All bets are still off. Racing MOS and secret people to escort. Okay. Or hidden refugees. Cool. Okay. So yeah, basically Lance Arch is under assault. There used to be like a whole ass event that was available like once every, I don't know, was it on a timer? It may have been just repeating habitually. But yeah, you can enter the city otherwise, and you'd have like a whole ass timed visit to the city under siege. So you can actually do everything here. And by the way, I did miss some achievements here. In the original run, I missed quite a lot actually, because I wasn't very much into this meta when it was around, and also that was around the time I lost interest in achievements. So we may look into the historical section whether we're missing anything at all, but I'm guessing they re-implemented a lot of it back. We should be able to catch up then. They've been pretty good with that lately, so I'm happy about that. We're gonna catch up on some APs. That might explain why there's, comparatively to the other episodes, comparatively more things to finish here.
That'll silence you.
Okay, we're gonna bleed to death, but doesn't. Oh, what the hell? We didn't rally. Okay, we can rally off this grenadier. I'm sure of it. Very weak. Very weak indeed. Cool. Anything here? Anything to keep an eye out for? How long is gonna be this instance? That we have so many achievements to do here and so many things to find, and we haven't found a single one in all these nooks and crannies that we've gone through already. Like, we still haven't even left the original triangle, man. Something's afoul at play. Maybe we shouldn't be so thorough. Maybe that's useless. And also, we don't have to fight those Aether Blades anyway. We just need to follow the trail. There is a little, again, a little nook where nothing is, even though it would be the perfect opportunity to put something there. Guess we can access the Whispers agent. They're just chilling. So whatever. Let's make it to the first waypoint.
Traders Forum is in flames. Your Grand Piazza has been destroyed.
Over here.
Your city is falling.
Okay, again, this will teleport me back, so that's unfortunate. But let's not fight the pirates here. It's Rox and Bram! Hello, boys and girls, actually. 2 boys and a girl. Frostbite is a boy, right?
I'm incapacitated. Feel the burn. Fired up.
Okay, anyone of interest or anything of interest? Any creatures that need saving? Any
My crew is on the verge.
people? No. Get lost. Oh, villager. But out of range of the instance for the moment. I guess we need to fight all these off. We've been avoiding it for too long. Okay, can we do it? No, there's still one more. And again more. Jesus, how many of them are there? Can you at least show me which wave we're on? No, that's not how it works here. Okay, just keep defending till we drop dead. No, he's having fun. He's like Obelix.
on the wrong city.
This looks like a full-on invasion to me.
I think you're right. They're killing anyone who hasn't evacuated yet. We have to get non-combatants out of here.
Aether blades.
Hopefully the Canal Ward Gate to Kandaran Fields is still open. Citizens can flee that way.
I'm not fleeing.
Charged up!
Fighting.
Fair enough. Then I am too.
Okay. All right. Holy crap! Look at this. The whole area just
Hey
opened.
Bram! You got some Aether blades stuck in your teeth.
Okay, miasma level. It's actually rising. What the hell? Oh no, we're on a timer. Since when? Talk to Evan at the Blackland Trading Company. Find Ellen Keel and Magnus in Fort Marion. Find manager and Casimir. Encourage citizens to get them to evacuate. Okay. Let's do citizens, I guess. Do we gain anything from that?
Health increasing.
Go. Leave. There you go. Soldier. Go. Should we actually focus on the achievements then, I guess? Did you see what happened? Oh, I was just heading into the market and we got separated. What am I supposed to do with the caravan? With me. I'll get you to the gate. Okay.
Protect my stock. If anything gets broken, I'll be taking it out of your hide.
Is this... Do we need to do this? Is this for anything? And does the miasma level actually rise on its own, or is it tied to what I do here? It might be actually that it doesn't rise until we do these events, i.e. talk to the villagers and stuff. It's roughly at the level of the eye now. Also, I'm not paying attention to the game, so I'm kind of dying here, but that's fine. We rallied. Good rally. Fine rally. Oh no, it's actually rising on its own, isn't it? I have seen it go past it. Yeah, it's definitely rising on its own. Okay, we should, I guess, focus on the achievements. I don't understand this instance. You can't fail instances in Guild Wars 2. Not story ones. So how is it now that they're forcing some miasma on me? What if I just let it run its course? I might actually try this today. After we escort Evan, I guess. We already started that, so whatever, might as well. It is part of the story mission. What are we doing? I had skill lag there for a second or something. Oh no, it was the skill. I'm not used to focus. So I don't know how Focus is 5 works, but it actually channels a defense. This is so slow, holy crap. I want to go out of here. I know with proper damage we would be able to complete this in a relative jiffy, but I do have a very casual build. How far are we going? And also, Evan, can we move? Please? Go, go, go. Holy shit. You're stuck? Is that it? No, okay. Yeah, he's coming. Whatever. Oh my god, there's more. I'm losing my goddamn marbles. Where is he going anyway? He's not coming here. So, whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening here? Ouch. What was that? They hit hard as fuck. Okay, is Evan fine? He's moving at the very least. I don't know. Not getting stuck by or stalled by any goddamn air pirates. Now he's just fucking walking in circles. Didn't we come from here? Literally just come from here. Die, bastards. Oh my god, there's another one. It's fine. It's just a melee attacker. Alright, are you just gonna do circles around here? Yeah, I think Evan's just doing circles around here. I am tempted to leave him to his devices and move elsewhere. Because this is stupid. Don't worry about the miasma, focus on searching for survivors. I'm not supposed to worry about the miasma, and I worried in the beginning. Okay. No, he's just genuinely going in circles. Fuck this then. Fuck Evan. Okay, let's focus on survivors. Good idea. Good idea. We're looking for Samoas. We're looking for named NPCs. There's got to be someone in this grate, right? Is it actually showing me the way through this? No, it's not. There's got to be some survivors here, though. Or someone we can escort. No? Am I mistaken? Look, we can put some swiftness on ourselves. Oh my god. There's gonna be no one, right? Okay. Yeah, just teleport me back, please. Okay, I don't want to swim back. That would be a waste of time. I do wonder where it will teleport me, though. Oh my god, I'm going so far. Where the fuck am I? Okay, well, we can... Okay. Never mind that. Let's go back up. Probably no survivors here then. There's a false sense of finding out something sensible.
To me.
Nothing here. We can go through here. This will actually get us to the surface and not into a maze of tunnels and channels underneath the city. There's a rubble pile. We can gather some heirlooms. Heirlooms, not heirlooms. Well, are they heirlooms or heirlooms? I don't know necessarily, but that doesn't matter. I still don't know what they're for. I know what they were for initially. Some cosmetics and some rewards, but don't know whether they serve the same purpose anymore. Again, we're crawling somewhere, climbing somewhere where probably nothing is, I guess. There's like a bar area inside a cave. A villager. Cool beans. However, this is a secret passageway and we cannot pass it actually. Okay, whatever.
To me.
Great. This was a colossal waste of time. And the miasma is quite past the third.
Lacking endurance.
1/3 of the progress. So we can jump down, survive the fall into the water, even though in real life we probably wouldn't be able to. I'm just speculating. It might be perfectly capable to survive this. I don't actually know.
Over here.
Alright, we're stuck in an animation too. That's my favorite thing that happens in this game. When my character looks like... we look like we're carrying the torch for the Olympics. Or something. It's great. Like, onward! Charge! We're playing Superman.
Over here.
You can't get rid of it without logging off and back on again, I guess. Or getting stuck in a different animation. That might also work, but for now let's just pretend we're leading a charge somewhere. Encourage citizens to get them to evacuate. We've done that with a couple of them. I don't know, they're just called citizens and villagers. Is there something like... Are those named NPCs? Oh, Meep! Look at this. There is a named NPC. Goddamn. It's it's one of the racing MOAs, I guess.
Charged up.
We did find one racing MOA, a racing MOA. There's got to be more, or bound to be more. I wish I could have. I wish I could pop on a mount.
Charged up.
Oh, this is a weird story instance. I'll be honest with you. Okay, there should be. That's a foul stage. The miles must be getting thicker, so we're supposed to start worrying about the miles, madam. Smuggler's Waypoint. That's great. I don't know why they're showing it to me like this, but.
Vitality restored.
All right, let's go here. I guess this is where the ogre will be. That's about his lair. I don't quite remember where it is. I think it's here. There was a second exit, wasn't there?
Charged up.
I believe you could escort people out here as well. And there was a smaller, albeit smaller, but a refugee camp nonetheless. There's someone called Slugger. I don't know, or do they count for the... No, it's Urmag actually. I don't know whether resurrecting Slugger will net us anything. But we'll try. We're wasting our time anyway, so we're probably not gonna get very far with this. I guess it will deserve one more replay. There's a rubble pile. I guess we're gonna get... Oh, I see Urmag. Urmag, I'm supposed to save you. I'm coming for you, buddy. Let's go. I don't care about all the other people.
The city is in ruins, but we must fight here to defend our caves, our home. Cannot let them conquer us.
We can't protect anyone from this poison in the air. Get out for now.
Suppose you are correct. This smoke chokes our kin. Okay. We will run before the end arrives.
Good. I'll see you on the outside. Okay. We encouraged a single person out of the millions. So that makes 2 along with the MOA. There's a rubble pile, not a rubble pie. I don't know if a rubble pie would taste any good. Is there a cave-in, or is this not the exit? Let's not speculate about that. And move on. We are looking for some other NPCs. Apart from these juicy rubble piles.
Accelerate.
Also, put some fucking swiftness on ourselves, otherwise we're gonna be here truly forever. I guess the freaking instance just ends once the miasma fills the air. That's how they actually made you leave originally.
Over here.
That was like the timeout, yeah.
Charged up.
I would not have expected it in a story instance, but
Accelerate.
so let me see. Tig is just looking for Moas. He's not looking to escape. Let's continue to evacuate people then, I guess.
Lacking
If
endurance.
we can find any.
Charged up.
So there's a citizen. Cool beans. Nameless though. We're not supposed to be here apparently.
Help me with this one.
No, there's just a very aggressive edge. I guess we're fine. Whatever. Mugo, okay, named NPC. Because it's another racing Moa. 2 out of 7. Great. That's not even it. All bets are up. Find all 7. We need to do it at once. They don't even like count towards like achievement progress, which is it's kind of a trash thing, I guess. Okay, we can't switch in combat. We cannot get any more speed on us. I don't know, maybe we should change the focus. The signet. This is gas burning my lungs. Fall back. Find your exits. I don't care. We are looking for survivors. I just want to see what happens if we run out of time. So, Tarina Penny. I was with a group, my friends, and then the building collapsed. I've completely lost my bearings. I don't recognize anything. Where are we? Is it safe? I've cleared the way a bit. You should be able to reach the east gate. Which way is that again? That way. Just keep running until you're out of the city. Okay, it's a lie. I don't know how she's gonna escape realistically, but whatever. We keep going. There's probably not gonna be many other named NPCs, is there? Local. Someone called Local. Weird name, but whatever.
To me.
Guess it's common for Kryta. Ow. That was not smart. Where is the checkpoint? Oh, right at the start of the instance. That's lovely as well. Like, that is very helpful. Make sure you don't die here, because it's gonna hamper your progress significantly. Anyway, I guess we're gonna go on the other side and see if we can find someone here. We are going to have to redo this instance, definitely. And I guess we'll do that on stream at some point. Probably not today, though. I never expected this to be this long, actually. I thought that I could be done with the whole, let's say, patch, but more like a story chapter. Okay, anyone named? No, I don't care about you guys. You're irrelevant. You have no clout. We're not gonna save you. Bye. Okay, there's another MOA, which is useless to me at this point because we're not gonna be able to collect all 7 of those. But I guess might as well wave at it. Okay, this is where the story instance ends again. So we're still looking for Bling, Lawson Mariner, and Wiglaf. I have no clue who those NPCs are. Lawson Mariner is going to be probably it's not an ancestor. What's the other word? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's not actually. I'm zoning out. I have no fucking clue. But it's gonna be like a grandchild of Kubaya Mariner, a known figure in Guild Wars 2 lore, specifically from one of the novels, one of the novelizations, and one who has actually historical plaques all over the city. Plaques, whatever.
To me.
Captain Shud does not sound like someone who we've seen in the achievement listing, so not really someone we need to talk to, but
nice to see.
Cool find, I guess. We know where not to look next time. Jesus, we're running out of time. Very slowly, but very surely. This is a weird introduction to this instance, like, seriously. You're supposed to do this like a meta event, and they let you run around just like moseying about, not knowing what the fuck you're doing anyway. We are supposed to come here, meaning I don't know, I get the sense there's not going to be a lot of the NPCs we need, so okay. Miasma level is
To me.
Dad, forget the lighthouse.
Charged up.
We need to get out of the city.
Not yet, honey. Broken
Story.
vessels need to be warned off.
Dad.
voice acting.
Let's go. I'll be right behind you. Until then,
You
be quiet
are
and keep
lying,
close.
are you not?
I love you.
Miasma has actually reached critical level, but it didn't do shit. Actually, we can keep exploring. I don't get it. Okay, it seems like we're gonna be here for a while. Then the miasma doesn't push us out. Yes, originally when this instance was implemented, the miasma meant that it would kick you out of the instance and reset the the whole thing. And as far as I remember, and I might be wrong on this, but you couldn't actually finish the meta event. There was like no end point. There wasn't like a win state. It was just evacuate as many groups as possible, and you never ran out of groups. Again, if I'm not mistaken, which I totally could be at this point. That berserker as he's fighting up on the ramparts, that's pretty cool. Anyway, so you could not lose. I'm sorry, you could not save everyone. That was literally impossible. And yeah, it was only the miasma that controlled how long it would stay here. So basically, like, this meta was also as long every time. Like, it wasn't like, you know, when you go to the Claw of Jormag and it depends on what group is there, they could burn him way quicker than other groups and be done with the meta way faster. You can do it with this because of the simple fact that it's just a soldier. Fuck soldiers. They should be able to fight, right? It's a local. I was kind of hoping that's a name. Anyway, where was I?
Oh, accelerate!
I was talking about some useless nonsense anyway, but nonetheless, yeah, I was just finishing the point that the miasma level was the only thing that like kept you from staying here forever.
Accelerate!
So a limited time instance, and then once
To me.
once this was done as a patch, they introduced a new one where it had the broken Lion's Arch, and that was in the game for quite some time. The Lion's Arch in disarray, and all the services were at other places and stuff, and then they did the reconstruction and turned it into the Lion's Arch we know and hate till this day. So there you go, that's the whole story behind these instances, and I am still confused as to why the fuck does the miasma level not affect anything realistically. I am losing my mind though. Where are all the NPCs? I see another MOA, which is good because we do need 7 of these. However, I would rather see some characters as well, not just fucking beasts. I guess we won't be that lucky to find them under a random ass rock, especially if on top of that rock was a different named NPC. Is that correct? That assumption? Can we actually hopefully reliably trust that there's no one else? Okay, let's move on then. I don't know where else to look though. It just feels like I went around the entire city already. Which is not true objectively, right? But kind of in spirit, I feel like we've already done that. Leave me alone, please. I just want to do this fucking instance and hopefully go to sleep at some point. Not be here till midnight and onward. So this is where we found the... Well, there was a MOA, wasn't? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Probably wouldn't stick 2 NPCs together. So let's continue on. There's nothing except for an escape route, I guess. My eyes are getting tired. What's up with you two?
Hello.
This is Warden, the Tower of Nightmares. The miasma is lethal if it gets too thick, but at least it doesn't make us hallucinate. If only we'd figured it out sooner. It wouldn't have mattered. I heard Ellen Kill tried to convince the ship's council to increase defenses, and they poo-pooed her. No one wants to believe the end is near. Well, now they have a tragedy on their hands. All of Lion's Arch subjects are dead, dying, or fleeing. Yes, we need to focus on keeping the escape routes open. This is far worse than I ever imagined anything could be. Everyone's saying it's Scarlet. What else are they saying? Her allies all over the city. Molten Alliance are attacking the south side, and Aetherblaze are invading the streets to the north. We knew this would happen. You figured it out. I hate that you were right. She's landing the giant drill on the probe. Timmy must be right about it being a ley line. And she's taking no chances. No, she's hitting us with everything she's got. All the better to ensure success. I don't see how we can win this one. Our focus, for now, is to keep the exit paths open. Cool, so there's probably no jumping puzzle. No sense in trying to get to the roof of this place, even though normally it may have been beneficial. I also remember this like little rocky staircase and seeing a rubble on top of it. There's probably not going to be any survivors, but we might be able to lift up some heirlooms if they're useful for anything, which we'll see. Yep, no survivors though. No survivors, which is kind of what I'm after more than these heirlooms. Might as well pick them up while we're here. Do they actually fall? Yeah. To a Lion's Arch refugee. Cool. Maybe we can get the halo again. There used to be a halo that you could purchase with these. And I believe the devil horns as well. but I'm not really sure about that. I did get those, I believe. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sorry for yawning. I don't quite remember if there was a reward for the same thing. It would feel a little weird that it would be right. Because like you're helping people and then you...
My energy is diminished.
What? Purchase a goddamn devil horns that doesn't quite gel. We found another Moa. They're all over the place. They're not a problem to find, at least. Most of the time. I don't know. There's still 7 of them. I mean, not still. Not at this moment. There's like 3 left or something. But generally. In total, 7. Okay, we've ran through here, right? We would have noticed someone. I think most definitely. I think I'm not gonna even entertain the possibility that there's someone. Maybe regret it later. Maybe we'll have to wiki some shit. Who knows? Not really something I want to deal with at the moment. We are getting pummeled though. There is a sneaky hidden citizen. I would have expected an NPC. That would have been actually pre-poggers, but they don't want to be poggers. Let's assume this is the 5th of the... of the MOS. We are getting fucked over. We'll see whether we can survive this. I'm guessing not. We're gonna have to deploy Jadebot, or maybe not. Maybe not. It's fine. We're stuck on staff though, which is not something I enjoy. Oh my god, they made this ground targeted? I don't know. When? It might be a little more fun to play now, even if it's not as comfortable and useful actually. It's a fun change at least. I believe at least. Where the fuck was the Moa? Did we retrieve it, her, whatever? I guess so. I don't see it. I don't see it anymore. Was it through here? No. We must have saved the Moa. Let's move on. I have the memory of a fucking goldfish. I really do. It's just a local. We don't give a shit about normal refugees. We are only caring about the VIPs. Oh, no. Die! And leave me alone. Alright. Anyone hiding around here, around this bridge? There's another rubble pile. I don't know what to do with these. Guess we'll go collect it. At least it might lead us to someone. And I fell though. I fell somewhere completely. No. There it is. Rubble pile. Oh, come on. I was on the wrong attunement. More heirlooms. I don't know. Is there an achievement for that or something? I can't imagine what this would be useful for. Okay, so we already know the pipes don't probably hide anyone. So let's abandon that idea. And Evan Blade is still stuck. I don't know what to do to progress the story, by the way. I guess we do help out at the down at whatever it's called. Ward, Preston Ward, emergency pack, whatever. It's not it, but southern ward. I don't know. We do that, but if Evan is gonna be bugged and just going in circles, and it would be a requirement for me to escort him, that would suck, and that would definitely break the game. And I'm also kind of out of ideas where to look. This is apparently not leaving the instance, even though we have been swimming for about a total of 17 years, but
I'm nigh invincible.
I guess this just looped me back, so they didn't really care. Never pushed me back. I came out at a safe place. Okay. What about here? Like, tell me there's no named NPCs. Like, there's just these villagers, soldiers, and citizens. It's...
My energy is diminished.
It's like a fairly conspicuous location. Isn't this where the trading post used to be? Oh, it was definitely here when we had the broken as Alliance Arch. When that was around, that was
Charged up. And now to destroy you.
This is annoying and frustrating, and fuck you. And I genuinely don't know where to go. I feel like I've been everywhere now, or glanced everything for the most part. I might look up a guide just because I don't wanna. I don't know. I don't like using guides. Just don't mistake me, okay? Please. Don't think I am the person to immediately go for the guide. That's why I'm asking, like, whether should I, shouldn't I?
Over here.
It's a whole thing. Oh, look at this though. Old bank. Anyone around the old bank? Anyone we could save? No, seriously? Sworn.
Fired up.
Come on. Ooh, there's like a little bit of a tower area that leads up to the bar, doesn't it? Just from the other side, or does it not? We went through like a cave system or something. It's just the citizen and the villager and another citizen. And then the entrance to the bar proper. And there's a villager. Oh, there it is. We got one NPC, only 2 left. And potentially 2 MOAs. God damn, heavily defended or protected or whatever. Not really threatened or something. Ow, god damn. We should be able to rally quite easily, and we did indeed. To see Line Sergeant flame like this. My home, my memories. They say a captain always goes down with the ship. I may be making my last stand here. This isn't the end of Line Sarge. We'll rally outside and retake the city. If it's the Pact Commander saying so, I suppose I can't shirk my duty. Alright, I'll clear out of here and regroup. But mark my words, I will be back. Keep your spirits up. The city needs you. And there you go. He thanks us, and we can be on our merry, jolly way. And continue with this crap. Okay. Where were we not? Okay, the bridge we've definitely been on. Let's loop more inward, inland, if there is such a thing in Alliance Arch. Is any inland?
invigorating.
No MOAs immediately visible. We've been through this tunnel, haven't we?
Over here.
Maybe we haven't, but let's go then. Quite a lot of enemies in underwater. I don't know if there's any chance that there would be NPCs underwater. I'm guessing more not than yes, but there might be one. Although, considering the names, I would expect like a Quaggan, and there is no Quaggan name. And the achievement description, also we've been here. And yeah, it's Bling and Wiglaf, which are, I don't know, sounds, well, one is definitely Asura. I mean, Wiglaf, obviously. You hear it there, don't you? Yeah, one is definitely Asura. The other might be Norn, to be honest with you. I think it might be Norn. Also, we cannot climb this stuff, so let's just fudge it. Okay. So the question remains, though, what is the chance that a goddamn Asura or a Norn would be chilling in the water, soaking up their bones, I guess, in the natural properties of this city-state. Let's see. Towards the Breachmaker, we can't really reach it, which is fine by me.
Charged up.
I don't really care. If we cannot actually get there, that means no survivors. So, no reason for me to go there, to even try whether it would kick me to like a nearby. Okay, and it kicked me anyway, so.
Charged up.
We were apparently in the wrong depth. I think that's what decided. We were in too deep. I don't know. We've been on this little array of Asura gates, haven't we? So it is not underwater. At least, well, not here underwater. Which is, you know, it makes a lot of sense, but I mean, to have this like vertical space filled with enemies and actually nothing to do here other than kill pointlessly.
Charged up.
And we can't clear the city out of these forces. We've seen how they respawn. I'm guessing they... Well, no. Okay, whatever. Let's, I guess, pick up where we left off in this ward area, whatever. I do want to kind of push it forward a little bit.
Over here.
But more importantly, see whether we can actually save someone here, be it a MOA or an NPC. I'd be happier for the NPC, obviously. Even MOA is still pretty pog. But then I'd have to find this last one. And I don't know if I'm ready to do that. Oh, we found Blink, though. Wasn't this closed before? Oh dear, I came back to pick up some items from my office and now this. Where are the line guard? Why are all the gates down? Pull yourself together. You need to make a break for it while you can. The Pact Commander. Thank goodness. Alright, I'm okay. I'll head for the exit. Sorry, yawning. Go with as much luck as you can muster. That's... wow. Must have really given him the courage to do it.
To me.
Anyway, let's fight this big ass bastard monster thing.
Feel the bird. Fire. Fired up. That'll silence you.
He's enraged.
Stuffed out.
Sucks to suck. Okay.
My eyes! I can't see!
What are you doing, chillin'?
Fired up.
You two. Tell me where Wigwam
Everyone,
is, or
get aboard
whatever
the airship.
their
We
name
are
was.
leaving.
Relay that order. Keep fighting!
Wigluff.
Losing the fort!
Magnus, you're hurt, and the fort is gone. Get aboard now.
We won't even get to talk to them? Okay. Also, that wasn't Magnus saying that right now, was it? Escort Evan. Okay, we're supposed to escort Evan. It's like a... it is a mission tag now. Like, it's clear that we have to do it. Question is it bugged and we've been doing all this fucking running around pointlessly?
Over here.
I'd hate that. There's just a local and a villager and another villager and Karka. A Karka on the poster. I'm assuming it's for South Sunkov. Well, was it a warning sign instead? May have been a warning sign. Like, who would put a Karka on someone on something that they're trying to sell to people? Like, come here to these islands. You will meet creatures that will murder you. Not even kill you. They are doing it with the intent of murdering you. That's how evil these creatures are. But don't worry. Peel off their exoskeleton and you will have the chance to fight them some more as they enter phase 2. And roll all over your face. They're not very hard to kill, but I guess you need to have a sort of semi-optimal build for that purpose. Also killable almost exclusively
Charged up.
in a single one-on-one combat. But I am rambling. Who is this? That's a fucking citizen. Maybe picking them up just so I don't get excited by their icons.
Never capitulate.
Sure, I'll take that advice from you. Person who was cowering beside a broken boat. Means a lot from you. What is this? What the hell is going on anyway? Does this look like what? Oh, that's a decoration. I thought I'm getting some. I don't know. Not even gonna embarrass myself with telling you what I've seen. What I sort of thought is the thing. I will need to do a revision of those achievements as well, but not now.
To me.
Now we're trying to find the last of the stragglers. Moas or people or Norn or whatever Sheriff Gummy.
Over here.
I'm not even gonna finish that thought. I'm so desperate though. I don't know where to fucking look. Supposedly 2 more Moas. It might be 1, but there are some stairs here. What are the stairs doing? Also, don't forget we cannot glide. I still constantly try to deploy my glider. But that's about as pointless as me running around completely without a no. Captain Should. They've made it here. Weren't they on the... No, they've been always here. Just realized that. Dumb question. Don't ask me.
Over here.
Don't even tell. Look. Oh, I was excited that I wasn't there. Definitely wasn't at the docks, but that's for a very good reason. And if you don't really know the reason, you can check the mini-map and learn it quite quick. This thing doesn't bother me then. I don't know, was there someone around here, around these broken bars or whatever these are? Have someone showed you this? The pit, I mean? No, it's not. No, well, okay. I am not gonna be able to finish this fucking instance, am I? Not with the NPCs that I want to talk to. And I guess this might be super entertaining to watch. Damn, and I even get stuck here. Seriously? No, it's fine. We're crawling out. We're Asura. We fit everything. Everything we fit. There's not a thing that we would not fit. Where does this lead to? I must have fucking explored, no? Okay. Yeah, I did. I do remember that place. And even this. With the trading posts and stuff.
To me.
A couple more minutes and I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I think I'm gonna consult Wiki, find a guide for this because this has soon ceased to be fun. Running around just looking for some information without any clues. All bets are off. Apart from the name, I guess. I don't... Would I have... is there any context that would suggest where Wiglaf could be?
To me. Feel the burn.
Ouchie.
Over here. I have ignition.
Oh my lord. We've been here. This is the bank. I just now realized that that's not good. Also, though, holy shit, we almost died from the jump. It's the high 5 centimeters. That would have sucked. Luckily, we're not very far from the start. Actually, might help us out if we died. May have. God damn. What you doing, Ellen, you motherfucker, you dumbass? You useless sack of horse manure. Just kill these already. Kill them. Kill them with your fists or your gun or whatever. Just keep moving. Move. Move, you understand? Not there, dog. What? Why are you standing here? I'm pretty fucking convinced that Evan is actually fucking broken. Maybe I broke him because we fought the fucking Aether Blades and somehow forgot their pathing? I don't... whatever. This is a bridge connecting the islands or land masses. That one is not in the new system, I believe.
Over here.
In the new city, I mean. God damn, it's true. Evan actually stalls. We might not be able to finish this instance anyway and have to restart it. But I guess that would be a separate stream. I don't want to fucking stream for another hour or so.
Charged up.
The question is when, though. When do we get to stream? As I said, I wanted it before the next episode comes out, because even though they're completely unrelated, I wish I would have or could have finished this thing and not abandon it in the journal and stuff.
To me.
Easier said than done, I see. Alright, what was it? Only 182. Okay, actually we can escort the NPCs. That's like the least of our problems, and once we actually do that, we can exit the instance, abandon it, and restart or start over at some other point. So let's see. Will about
to me.
Give up.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah, give up. I do feel I've been everywhere. If not, sucks. Fucking sucks. It sucks. It's bad. That's just a local still. Fucking villager. What are you doing, guys?
Charged up.
Evan, go. You're the last one. You're the last holdup. I don't understand.
To me.
Please deliver me from this fucking evil, man. Alright, I'm wikiing it. I'm putting it through a wiki. So you will not be able to see what I'm googling, but it is escape from Lion's Arch. Let's do achievements, I guess. Straight up this section. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? This one is actually that's not the story. Story is the battle for Lion's Arch. And well, I guess escape as well, but for some reason there are, because it's a story instance. Right, yeah, that's fine. Find the tree Trime's golem's parts. Oh no, there's an achievement for it. I'm an idiot. I should have been collecting the fucking parts. There's an achievement and quite a hefty fucking AP price too. 15. My bad. Story chapter: the battle for Lion's Arch. Defeat champions. Blah 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 blah. I don't give a shit. Battle for Lion's Arch.
Over here.
Investigative record. I'm not actually supposed to fucking. North evacuation camp. It's evacuation camps. I'm supposed to be looking for lore as well, or not. We will have to replay this, and I don't know whether I'm gonna do it on stream, but evacuation camp sounds after this instance though, so let's not do that. The battle for Lion's Arch, escape from Lion's Arch, where is it? All bets are still off. And what is the other name? Please follow me to the exit. Again, exit. So exit. Please follow me to the exit again. Wiglaf. Okay. Ooh, it's the same map for both of these. So we've definitely retrieved Meep and Mana, I guess. Mugo, Mach, I don't really know. Whatever. We're going for Wiglaf. Wiglaf is supposed to be here somewhere. Actually, I've been working past this about 1,000,000 fucking times. And haven't noticed that there's a Wiglaf somewhere. A Wiglaf. I'm looking for a Wiglaf. Sounds like a prank call name now to me. I don't know why. God damn it, what's this? It should be around here, right at the staircase, I guess. Have a different zoom. Have a different zoom level. Oh my god, it's around here somewhere, come on. Oh, no, down here maybe? In the sewer? Is it in the sewer thing? There he is! You fucking cunts.
Never thought I'd find myself down here in the gutters. Well, not when there isn't a festival on hand. Or sober, though I wish I weren't. Is it safe yet?
You need to evacuate for now. We can't hold the city with this miasma.
By the sons of Valafson, what a dark day. So be it. I'll keep my head down and head for the north gate.
Don't worry, you're going to make it. Cool. So that's this sorted. There's also the issue of the Moas, which I don't know if we retrieved Moti. Moti is supposed to be here, up here, right around this cliff face, but somewhere else, not necessarily through here. I guess we need to go around, all the way around again, just to go through like the traders thing and beyond. And I guess since we don't see the Moa, we must have evacuated it. We must have evacuated it.
Over here.
So that's Mati sorted. Mort is supposed to be right around Nya. Let's go there. I don't think I've retrieved Mort. Maka would have noticed. That would have been next to the child that we evacuated. And there's Meep, Mix, Mugo. I don't know. It feels like we've got most of the other ones. Well, we might actually genuinely be missing only Mort. Which would make sense, because if they're on the beach down here, I wouldn't have looked down here. There it is, yeah. Is it the last one? Did we actually get? Go, go, go. Hey, perfect. Alright. And that's it. That's pretty much it. We're gonna have to replay all of this story again. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on stream. Probably yes. Because there's like lore books and stuff, and
to me.
Well, we don't have to do this instance anymore, so that's fine. And if we're gonna miss only investigative study, we will stream that. That's fine. However, since it seems escape from Lion Sergeant, I'm just gonna quickly check on the wiki. how is it with this episode? Escape, huh? It's called the Escape from Lion's Arch. Is there any where I can click it as an instance or a story step? Escape from Lion's Arch. That's the original for the Living World storyline. For the stop real Escape from Lion's Arch story. Okay. Is there a note that Evan may be? For some reason, Evan will retrace his path back to the original start, requiring the player or party to reduce his escort event, complete with all spawns that would occur. Okay. To redo his escort event. But they just say redo the escort event. They don't say anything about stalling on the wiki. Which is what happened to me, though. That's pretty much
To me.
what's going on. I don't think I can do anything to make him move again. I guess we can kill some NPCs around him, but
Charged up.
I doubt it will help. Also, there are no NPCs. I mean, no enemies. So cool. Very good. Very good implementation, actually. This makes a lot of sense. Okay. No, this didn't move. This didn't move him. Okay, we'll be redoing this instance, unfortunately, on stream. And all the rest of the story. I was hoping we'd make a little more progress. Unfortunately, we're still at 5 out of 18. It's insane. There are gonna be more story steps, and unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna make it in time till next Tuesday. But that's gonna have to be it for me. I genuinely don't want to be stuck here. So if there's still anyone hanging around, I hope you enjoyed at least some part of it. As always, I will post this stream as VOD, the recording of the stream onto YouTube, and I've linked it alongside my Patreon. If you would like to support me financially, you can do it there. And I'll see you next time. I don't know when just yet, but hopefully soon-ish. Doing the same stuff, unfortunately. Okay, thank you. Bye.
To me.